Welcome everyone, my name is Deeper Jungle, and thank you for tuning in to another episode. And today I'm going to be doing a video on how to start a YouTube channel for under $20. So without further ado, let's get started. Now what I'm going to be doing in this video, I'm going to be showing you cheaper as well as free alternatives to very expensive products that you can use to start your YouTube channel. Now one thing that I want to say is I would not recommend using these products for like your entire YouTube career. I mean, these things are great when you're starting out, but after a little while I would recommend that you actually upgrade to more expensive things and actually better quality products. But for now, if you're starting your YouTube videos, I would recommend using these things just because if let's say you want to stop your YouTube channel, let's say 6 months or a year from now, let's just say if you wanted to, then you don't have like $700 worth of equipment that you can't really use and you're gonna have to sell it on eBay or something. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get started with some of the free softwares that you can use to actually start your YouTube channel. Now the first thing that I want to say, and that is Audacity. Now if you don't know what Audacity is what is recording my voice right now. And that is, I'm speaking into my microphone, but the software that's actually capturing my voice is Audacity. It is a free software, systems for Windows, Mac, as well as Linux. And the good thing is, and that is, it has a very low learning curve. I mean, anybody can really get started with it. And one thing that is amazing about this program, and that is once you get the hang of it, you can actually go more in depth into things and actually make your audio sound a lot better and go mix around with like the audio levels as well as the bass and the treble, and you can actually do those things. But once you're getting started, all you have to do is just learn how to cut, which is actually very easy to do, as well as you can use tools such as noise removal. That is actually very useful. And let's say if there's a fan in your background or whatever, then you can actually get rid of that with noise removal. And yeah, overall, Audacity is actually a very good software, and I would highly recommend using that. Now let's move on into the editing software. Now the editing software that I have is either iMovie or Windows Live Movie Maker or Windows Movie Maker. And the thing is about these products, and that is these are actually very useful. You do not need to have Sony Vegas or Adobe Premiere to actually make good quality YouTube videos. The only thing is that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to be doing some more interesting things with the softwares. At least for Windows Movie Maker, you're going to have to maybe render your video and then render it again with another like audio track to actually make your videos very good and actually have like audio and overlays and stuff like that. And that's something that you're going to need to do if you're using like Windows Movie Maker. But once you're getting started on YouTube, I would recommend using these softwares, unless if you want to spend money, of course you can. But the thing is about them, they're actually free, as well as they're very simple to use, and you don't need to worry about thinking like, oh, how do I even add gameplay to my videos, and there's all these like different buttons. And if you want to start on YouTube and you want to have a budget of $20, I would highly recommend Movie Maker as well as iMovie. I know the only thing about Movie Maker, and that is, I know it's for Windows 7, 8, and 8.1. I think you're going to have to do something a little bit more digging if you want to work it on Windows 10, but I think it is doable. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is doable that you can actually run Windows Movie Maker on Windows 10. Now that we got the editing software as well as the audio editing software out of the way, let's move on into the gameplay. And you might be thinking, how am I supposed to capture HD gameplay if I don't have a capture card and for under $20? Because only capture cards that are under $20 are like the Easy Cap, the Dazzle, and those don't capture HD, and I don't think they even work on PS4 and Xbox One. But the thing is that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use something that is called free gameplays. Now if you want to know what free to use gameplays are, and that is, they are on YouTube, and all you have to do is just search up like Black Ops 3 free to use gameplay, and then you will find it. And people that actually have capture cards, there's these channels where they just capture gameplay for anybody to use. It's very good, and I would highly recommend doing that if you don't want to spend any money. The only thing is, if let's say you're doing a let's play or anything, that won't work. But if you're doing just standard gameplay commentaries, then that will work perfectly. Heck, even the large YouTuber Ziovo with over 250,000 subscribers, he uses free to use gameplays for his videos. And yeah, if you really want to go and get gameplays and use them for gameplay commentaries, but you don't have like $150 Elgato capture card, then I would definitely recommend searching up like free to use Black Ops 3 gameplay or CSGO gameplay or whatever gameplay that you want to use. Now that we got the gameplay out of the way, let's move on to the microphone. Now one thing that I want to say, and and that is I can't personally recommend one specific microphone, but one thing that I would highly recommend you doing is checking out this video by Podcastage. And actually Podcastage, they are a YouTube channel with around 10,000 subscribers, and they just review the person reviews all different types of microphones from like $150 to like $500 microphones to $10 microphones that you have at Walmart. And I would highly recommend checking out his video, which is the best microphones under $30, and I would recommend looking at that. And there's some really nice ones out under there. Now I just want to say one thing, and that is before you go and spend any money, make sure that you do your own research, and make sure that if you're spending any money on anything, you're gonna want to make sure that the product that you're actually buying is a very good product. And yeah, just don't take anybody's word for it, do your own research. But I would recommend that you check out that video just so you can get some ideas of like, hey, I like this microphone, let's go and do some more research on that and actually buy it. So that's what I would recommend. Now let's move on into the music. Now the music, let's say you want to use music in your commentaries, you can't use like the big like Drake song or Rihanna song or whatever song you want to use in your videos. You can't use that because you're going to get a copyright strike. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to Google NCS. Now if you want to know what NCS is, it stands for no copyright release, and it is fantastic. You get some amazing songs such as, and yeah, these are some amazing songs. I mean, a lot of YouTubers under 10,000 subscribers, a lot of them use NCS. Even though there's some of these networks out there that actually offer free to use music, people still use NCS. That's how good it is. Price is free, sign in is Facebook, as well as you can use your NCS account. So you can sign in with your Facebook account, or you can start an NCS account, and it's actually very useful. You can get some amazing songs, and I would highly recommend using them. And that's the thing that's absolutely fantastic about these guys, and that is you can use their songs and you will not get a copyright strike, which is amazing because nobody wants to get a copyright strike. And that's why I would highly recommend NCS, and they will actually be linked down in the description, as well as every single product, as well as every single program that I talked about in this video. Now all we have to do is go over one more thing before this video is done. I know it has been a very long commentary, but let's get started with another thing, and that is you're going to want to be making your thumbnails. And let's say you don't have Adobe Photoshop CS3 or CS4 or CS5 or CS6. So let's say you don't have any versions of Photoshop and you still want to make like your banner, thumbnail, and stuff like that. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look up the program GIMP. Now if you don't know what GIMP is, it is a photo editing software, and what the things I heard of GIMP, and that is actually good. I know this person that I actually watch on YouTube. His name is The Friendly Machine, and he has around 10,000 subscribers, and he has Photoshop. And the thing is, he personally chooses to use GIMP over Photoshop because he actually likes GIMP more than Photoshop. And if you look at his like thumbnails and all these types of things, I know that his thumbnails at least are made in GIMP, and that's how come I would recommend this software. And again, do your research. I'm pretty sure that it works for Windows like 7 and 8. If you go to their site, I think it like messes around, like it says like it works for like some versions of Mac and stuff like that, but just go to their site, see if it actually works for the system that you're using. That is basically it for the video, except that I just want to add one thing, and that is if you are recording on PC, you can actually record your own gameplays with the free program OBS. It's free, Windows, Mac, and Linux. Also stands for Open Broadcasting Software, so if you want to check that out, link down in the description. So that's what I wanted to say for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please remember to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And thank you for watching this like 9-minute commentary all the way through. I really appreciate it. So that's what I want to say for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.